Hello, my name is CZ. I'm the CEO of Binance. Thank you for inviting me to the Big conference. And I'm honored to be here today to share the Binance growth story and strategy with you. So first of all, I will start with a little bit of my own personal history, just so that you understand who I am and my background and how that shapes Binance. So I was born in China in a small village until age 12, and I lived in 4 different cities by then. So I was moving into a different city every 3 years. By 12, I moved to Canada. In Canada, I also lived in 4 different cities over 10 years, but I did stay in Vancouver for 6 years and Montreal for most of the 4 years. And I lived a few months in Toronto and Waterloo. So after Canada, I went to work in Tokyo for a project related to the Tokyo Stock Exchange. So my first job is related to trading. And then I worked in New York for Bloomberg for 4 years. In 2005, I went back to Shanghai to work. And I also worked in Hong Kong and Singapore. So given my personal history, you can see that I've lived in many different cities in my life. We strongly believe everyone is equal. And Bitcoin provides this equal opportunity to everyone. So I first learned about Bitcoin in 2013, and I liked it right away. I understood the encryption technologies involved right away because I come from a technical background. I had my first PGP key created in 1998. And I've always worked in financial services, so I kind of understood the financial aspects of it right away. I've never really tied myself to any fiat currency. I've always used multiple currencies in my life before, and I knew how difficult it is to convert different currencies around the world. So in 2013, I quit my job, also sold my house, used that money to buy Bitcoin, and I still have those Bitcoins today. I didn't really spend it. I also started looking for jobs in the crypto industry. Back then, it was called the Bitcoin industry mostly. So I tried a few different positions in a few different companies, but I didn't stay for very long. The industry was still very early. And I started my own company in 2015, together with a group of friends. That company provides cloud-based exchange systems for other exchanges. And in 2017, we saw an opportunity to start a crypto-to-crypto exchange, and we called it Binance. So a crypto-to-crypto exchange, the idea is quite old, actually. So even in 2013, a group of friends and I talked about it. We said it was too early. In 2017, we thought the market was quite mature. The trading volumes on crypto-to-crypto exchanges was quite big. But at the same time, we thought the user experience was not very good. So Binance started with a very simple strategy. We want to put users first. So when Binance started in 2017, most of the crypto exchanges are only in English. They only have a web interface, no mobile apps, and they were always very slow to load. The performance of the exchanges are slow, and the customer support is quite bad. If you submitted a ticket, it could take anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks, or even sometimes a month to get a response. So when we started Binance, we really focused on the customers. So we added 9 languages to our website so that people can use their local language. Even though 9 languages are still pretty limited, I think today we support about 20 different languages, and we're still adding to that. We also focus on the mobile experience. And above all, we really focused on the customer support experience. Initially, we set a target of a response no longer than 24 hours. And nowadays, we're trying to reduce that time to 2 hours. So with all those changes, we actually got a lot of traction in 2017. We also the first exchange to distribute gas or any kind of additional benefits that the users usually get if they hold their own coins. So in the early days, to be honest, the strategy is really just to survive. We looked at bigger goals. We wanted to increase the freedom of money. So if we look at different times in history, anytime as a civilization, we are able to increase freedom without sacrificing other aspects of our lives, our civilization advanced. So if we look at the freedom from slavery, freedom of press, freedom of data, the internet, so at any time when those freedoms are achieved or increased, people's life improved. And now we have a very unique opportunity to improve the freedom of money. Today, our money is not that free. And we strongly believe that crypto is a good way to increase the freedom of money for people all around the world. So continue with the Binance story. 2018 was a tough year for many crypto businesses, but we focused on just building more features that our users want. We added many fiat gateways. We also added the first credit card, debit card integration for buying crypto. And we invested in the ecosystem very heavily. We started Binance Labs, also Binance Academy, an educational portal, Binance Research, Binance Charity, which is a philanthropy which donates to people in need in different parts of the world. So 2018 was a pretty tough year for most businesses, but we just kept our head down and kept building. So we have blockchain-based fundraising platform launched as well, the Launchpad. And also we've done many early stage investments and also just pure grants for developers. So things started to improve in 2019, and coming to 2020, we expanded our financial product suites even further. In 2020, DeFi is catching on, so we also launched Binance earning products, mining pools, savings, and we also launched both DeFi and CeFi. So throughout our history, we had many challenges as well. 2 months after we started in 2017, China issued a ban on cryptocurrency exchanges in the country. We had to migrate out of the country, which we did, and we become a more international-based exchange. We're not dependent on any country, which also increased our freedom. We had many challenges in our history, but through all this time, we have always maintained to protect users. We believe strongly in building the infrastructure for the crypto economy in the future. So we are one of the first international exchanges to support Spanish language in our products, as well as Portuguese, and we will continue to add more local language support. We also support local currencies in most places in the world now, including pesos and other local currencies. So to conclude, many people ask me what's our strategy or what's our secret of success. Sorry to disappoint, but there's really no secret sauce. My philosophy has always been 2% strategy, 98% execution. We didn't have any fancy ideas or any secret ideas. It was just a matter of strong execution. And here, I want to take this opportunity to thank all of the Binance ecosystem team. By ecosystem team includes Binance Angels, our KOLs in the community, independent developers, and anyone who supports us online and offline, which includes all of you today. We don't really call Binance a company, but we just call ourselves a team. And we thank you for your support. Thank you, guys.